God. What's up, guys? Bass Boys here. Today we're here solo. We're over here at the landfill. Today we're going to start out in a different area than I usually do. The area I start is usually way down there. I've been over there a few times in the last month, and we've caught some fish, caught some crappie, and I really haven't fished any of these other spots for a while, so I think today we'll walk the shoreline, you know, fish each spot for a little while to see if we can find any kind of school of crappie, because that's been the one thing I've been trying to find, and it hasn't really happened. Found a few here over at that point over there, a little school, but not really too many big ones, only a couple slabs out of there. But I know they're in here. They gotta be somewhere. Maybe they're not over there, I don't know. But we will start here today. And I'm gonna start out with my St Croix Legend Tournament Walleye Series rod. It's a 7-foot light. We got on there is a Bobby Garland Slab Hunter and a 1/16 ounce jig head there. And then for my reel, it's a Shimano Sahara 1000 with 8-pound fluorocarbon. So we'll start out here in this little shoreline over here. Maybe we'll walk down there a little. Don't want to go too far. I want to have enough time to fish the shoreline to my right. Fish it as much as we can before we get over there in the regular spot. Unless we suddenly get on some crappies while we're over here, or any of these spots along here. We can get on anything. It's a nice, cool October day. Sunny but cool. And it will definitely be colder at night today. The fall bite so far this year hasn't really seemed to happen really at all. We're already, you know, almost here in the end of October, almost in November. Typically by now is when we should start finding those crappies. And even bass. I brought my bass rod today. The depths cover scat, 3.5 inch. With that rod. Probably for most of the time. Have some other baits to experiment with. But we're really out here to find either perch or crappie. Whatever. Cold water, or like cold water fish. I mean, they're all kind of cooler water fish. They'd all prefer to be in that 60-degree, 70-degree water. Most fish. You know, it should be like right in that range. When you can see some biting action. Just like spring, when the water's warming, gets to a certain temperature. Seems to be like a crazy bite that happens. It's kind of similar to what can happen here in the fall. It's got to be here during the right time, or you got to be fishing in the right time, right week. But the fall quickly goes by, so you got to fish as much as you can before it gets too cold. And then you gotta kind of change your tactic when the water starts getting a lot cooler. I think we just had a fish there and I missed it. Just wondering why I felt something from weight on there. But yeah, when it gets cold, you gotta change your weight fish. Either, really downsize some tiny jigs, cast for them, or go with a float setup. And that's usually what I do when the water starts getting, even colder. Gets in like the low 50s, 40s. Probably better to use a float so that your bait is kind of just stationary, sitting there, because the fish really don't want to move. So you gotta find them. We've kind of shifted to different places here as of lately. We've been fishing a lot at the what I call the cheese pond. Been fishing over there a lot, but not too much lately. It's been kind of dead. Been kind of dead over there, so switching it up over to this place for the last few weeks. I've been coming here. Trying to find the honey hole. You gotta go to all your spots you like to fish and try to find the most active place. And that's typically where I stick to for a while. Very quiet place here. It really hasn't been really much fishermen that I've seen here for the whole fall, every day I've been here. Every fisherman or whatever, right when it starts getting cold out, seems to cut the fishermen down by more than one half that you see. Sometimes you have the whole lake or pond to yourself the whole time, which would be nice if we can get on some fish and no one knew. Because if there's one rule about fishing, it's don't tell people where you're catching the fish. I think that'd be a pretty simple rule. Although we're fishing here on YouTube here, there may not be too many of you watching who, know where I'm fishing. There might be a couple of you maybe know. Just all depends. who sees the video. See if there's any fish hanging out in this little circle thing here. Little pipe. I'm standing on a big pipe. All there was. Man, what is that? I don't even know what that was. It almost looked like a walleye. There's no way. Pretty big bass. I don't know how I'm gonna get them. This is like a cliff here. He's going in the pipe. That's a pretty nice one. And I'm gonna have to go over here. Or I'm gonna have to risk lifting him out. 8-pound line. Come on, bass. There we got him. Holy crap. That's a pretty nice bass. He's got quite the mouth. Yeah, he wasn't coming off. Oh, look at that. How that came off. Big fall bass. Hanging out by the pipe. There he is, folks. Stupid camera cord. Good bass there. Let's put him back in. And if he wanted to, he could swim down that pipe. He'd be in this pile of brush. This is a river. It's a little river. A little part of the river. Really skinny. I honestly wonder if fish are hanging out over here though. There could be fish just hanging out here. Maybe I'll stick this bait here. Technically they can get out of here. This pond here. And go through here if it ever like really flooded. Oh, we got one here. We might as well stay here for a bit. Gotta figure out a way I can fish over by this corner over here. I said in the beginning when we started, as long as we catch big bass like that, I don't mind catching bass right now. There has to be a reason why he was hanging out right over here. So usually aren't hanging out right here, especially during the hot months and stuff. But there must be like minnows or something. If there's minnows, there should be more fish. I think there's a way I can get to this corner we can cast out more. Let's see if we can do that. That's how easily that just broke right there. So I was just gonna say, I should probably retie after that. It's good I did that. The next one I would have gotten would have just broke right on set probably. Right when I set the hook. That might have just been that one nice bass just hanging out there. Seems like. I wouldn't think that any crappie would be hanging out over here. If that bass is around. If he was around looking for something to eat. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Crappie. There we go. I was just talking about how they don't, how they don't want to hang out with a big bass. Look at that. Slab. Front camera fish. He for sure is. What's that one? Nice slab. Beast. There he goes. So now we got two nice fish out of this spot. A big bass and a big slab hanging out together. Well, just maybe we just found a little area here with some fish. It's definitely possible. That's the first ever slab crappie. And then that big bass. It's actually the first, like, two nice fish I've caught over in this spot. I don't usually fish over here. So that's, oh, I just had another one, folks. Oh my God, that's a crappie. That's massive. Anyway, I got the monster of the pond. This quite, oh my God. Is that a crappie? Is it a bass? I don't know. No, it's a bass. Well, there's definitely some fish over here. He still wants to fight. Barely swallowed the thing. Gotta get this out. There we go. Got out of him. Another nice bass. Another good front camera fish. Let's get this one on front. There he is. A little bit smaller than the other one. Not by much. Alright. Cold water bass. That water's cold. The Slab Hunter is getting us some slab. Got us a slab crappie. Now it got us two nice bass. They smacked it too, those fish. Every time I bring it across this little... Oh man, I missed one. My bag's over there. here. So at least it stops. If it ever does stop. Yeah, let's go get our bag. Bring it over here. I'd have to be crazy to leave that spot right now. Gotta get a new slab hunter. This one's seen 2 good bass. A slab crappie. This thing just catches fish. This slab hunter. Something about it just looks so, like, seems like cheesy kind of looking bait. It just looks kind of funny. Almost looks like a goldfish or something. Just had a hit. Oh man. Damn, man. Yeah, those are crappie, I know it. The way they're hitting, you feel a little peck in the handle of the rod, and then I feel it get tight. This might have been a little one. Those big ones seem to take it. Don't mess around. There's one. Oh my God. Man, I'm sucking at fishing right now. Blowing it right now. Holy smokes. I know that was a good one. There's no doubt about it. Loosen my drag a little. I almost ripped that one right out of the water. It was real close too. Damn. Hate missing them like that. Really hate missing fish after I was just catching them. Wasn't missing any. And I know I'm in crappie territory. Make it 5 in a row I missed. Unreal. I switched this color. Slab hunter. I went to this blue. Now I'm missing the fish. I may make a change. Holy crap, look at this. Hook something good. And what do we got? So what we got a muskie on or something. Got, folks. What is that thing? That's a bass. Oh man, that's a good bass. Oh, I snagged him. I wonder why it felt weird. snagged a bass in a fin somehow. Look at that. Right in like the cheek. That's like the size of that first one. He must have went for it. He must have went to bite it, and then I probably set it. And then it went into the side. It counts. It counts now. And I really thought for a second I hooked a muskie or something. There he is. Man, this stupid cord is like annoying the hell out of me. There he is. There he goes. Okay, we're gonna retie our bait again. Be a good idea after that. The reason I thought that was maybe a muskie, because we are fishing next to a lake that stocks muskie. That's where I usually have that's where I catch muskie if I catch one. I'm not sure if it's possible that one has gotten into here, or if some have gotten into here somehow. Or if maybe they stock them. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Not in this pond here. Alright, retied again. So it looks like we're catching some nice bass. We were looking for slabs. We got one. I know we missed. We had to have missed a few. Crappie for sure, right here. There's probably a lot of them over here. This is probably where all the fish are. Water cooling, you want to usually downsize your baits a little. There's another one, guys. It's a little bass. Berserk. A little one out of the group. This is the size we're used to catching here lately. It's another one out of this spot here. This spot I almost skipped entirely, because I was going to just walk by here and go over there and fish. Fishing the typical spot here. Who knows? Maybe there's some fish over there. We'll have to go over there. But for now, we ain't leaving this spot. We're sticking to here until we just can't get them anymore. Must just be bait coming out of that. Minnows and bait coming out of that pipe over there. That's gotta be it. move out of this spot. We haven't had nothing for 25 minutes or so. Let's go hit some of the usual areas. See if we can find any more fish. Some more active fish. Still not sunset. We might come back to the spot. Alright, the usual spot here. Let's go try the usual spot. Requires us to walk in the water here a bit. Typically where I would catch crappie. Just had a tap. Come on. Play that game. Looks like they played the game. Tap game. Seems to be the same old over here as it's been. I really hate when there's a bite like there was and then it happened kind of early. Might not really been a bite. It just might have been a. That's where they were. We'll return there soon. Make sure there's no more for sunset. We'll try our big chunk bait out here. Back to the honey hole. There seems to be a lot of big bass. Let's see if there's any more left. Birds everywhere, flapping around. Oh man, I had a fish there. Oh. Damn. I was literally gonna say this is my last cast. Let's try right in the middle again. bluegill. It's more than likely a crappie. See, he's got it again. Missed it again. Some weird fish there. Can't make up his mind. Take it or not. Alright, well, would have liked to end it there with the crappie or something. But, luckily we came over to this pipe here. I was gonna skip over it. Let's go fish that spot down there. Luckily that's not what we did. We came here, hooked a pretty big bass right in the front here. Looks like a good spot, like a spot you would stop at. And there was something big sitting there. And then we went around the corner, fished over there for like, I think about an hour. And that's pretty much where all the fishing action started. We got a whole bunch of nice bass, one nice slab, and probably missed a few other crappie. We only ended up with one again, so that's all right though. It's getting cold, and to have a day like that, it's pretty good here. So, good honey hole here. Probably when we come here next time, we'll fish this spot again, see if there's more. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.